Have you ever wondered why sometimes, despite your best efforts, your risk, your provision and blessings seem stuck or limited? What if the Quran itself holds powerful keys to unlock these blessings instantly? In today's video, we're diving into 3 incredible surahs that have transformed the lives of countless believers by opening the doors to sustenance and divine abundance. These surahs aren't just chapters to be read. They are spiritual treasures that connect you directly to Allah's mercy and provision. Whether you're struggling financially, feeling blocked spiritually, or simply seeking more barakah in your life, these Quranic secrets can change everything. We'll explore Surah Al-Waqi'ah, known as the Surah of Wealth, Surah Al-Mulk, a source of protection and hidden blessings, and Surah Al-Falaq, a shield against envy and unseen harm. Get ready to uncover the spiritual power behind these surahs and how you can incorporate them into your daily routine for instant, life-changing results. 1. The Quran is not just a book of guidance, it is also a divine source of healing, protection, and provision. Among its many secrets are specific surahs that, when recited with sincerity and consistency, can become powerful means for unlocking rizq, sustenance, in one's life. Rizq is not limited to money or material wealth. It includes health, knowledge, peace of mind, good relationships, and every blessing Allah provides. But just as Allah is a Razak, the provider, He also teaches us the spiritual pathways through which provision is increased. In Islam, the concept of rizq is deeply tied to both effort and trust in Allah. However, spiritual effort, through acts of worship like dua, salah, and Quran recitation, plays a key role in attracting divine favor. Certain surahs of the Quran have been highlighted by scholars and pious predecessors as means to attain barakah, blessings, in one's sustenance. These surahs are not magical formulas, but rather divine prescriptions. When recited with belief, gratitude, and reliance on Allah, they open doors that might have been closed due to spiritual blockages, sins, or tests of patience. What's truly life-changing is that these surahs are accessible to everyone, rich or poor, young or old. There is no cost, no complexity. All that is needed is a clean heart, a pure intention, and the regular habit of reciting them with understanding. Many believers around the world have experienced dramatic shifts in their financial conditions, emotional well-being, and life circumstances by turning to these surahs regularly. It is not the words alone, but the niyyah, intention, and trust in Allah that brings about change. By connecting to these specific surahs, a Muslim doesn't just seek worldly gain, they deepen their relationship with the giver himself. And that is the true secret to unlocking rizq in its fullest form. 2. Surah Al-Waqi'ah. Surah Al-Waqi'ah, the 56th chapter of the Quran, has long been known among scholars and devout Muslims as the Surah of Wealth. While many verses of the Quran offer spiritual and moral guidance, this surah specifically stands out for its association with financial relief and the prevention of poverty. It contains vivid descriptions of the Day of Judgment, dividing people into 3 groups based on their deeds. But beyond its eschatological messages, there lies a subtle yet profound encouragement to seek sustenance through righteousness. Numerous narrations, though varying in authenticity, point to the benefits of reciting Surah Al-Waqi'ah daily, especially at night. One narration attributed to Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu, suggests that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Whoever recites Surah Al-Waqi'ah every night will never face poverty." Though scholars debate the exact chain of this hadith, the consistent practice of early Muslims in reciting this surah reflects its accepted virtue in Islamic tradition. What sets this surah apart is how it connects the concept of wealth, not just with material accumulation, but with divine decree and personal accountability. It reminds the reader that Allah is the true source of provision, and that rizq comes in both expected and unexpected forms. Reciting it regularly builds a mindset of gratitude and reliance on Allah, while also inspiring action and ethical living. Many Muslims who have made this surah a nightly habit testify to the opening of financial doors, job opportunities, and surprising acts of generosity from others. It's not superstition, it's spiritual alignment. Surah Al-Waqi'ah becomes a means of attracting barakah when paired with sincerity, reflection, and action. It is a powerful daily ritual for anyone seeking relief, stability, and blessings in their financial life through the mercy of Allah. 3. Surah Al-Mulk. Surah Al-Mulk, the 67th chapter of the Quran, holds immense spiritual weight and is often associated with protection, not just in the hereafter, but also in this worldly life. While many people focus on its role in shielding the reciter from the punishment of the grave, a lesser-known yet equally powerful benefit is how it brings divine care, stability, and hidden rizq into a person's life. The surah opens with the verse, "Blessed is he in whose hand is the dominion, and he is over all things competent." This sets the tone. Allah is the sole controller of all things, including provision. Every verse reminds the reader of Allah's absolute authority, encouraging trust in His plan, even when resources seem limited. This internal shift, developing certainty in Allah's control, often leads to an outward shift in one's circumstances. Surah Al-Mulk trains the heart to reflect on creation, purpose, and divine wisdom. As a result, the reciter becomes more conscious, grateful, and aligned with Allah's will. These internal changes can unlock rizq in ways that go beyond money, like finding contentment, receiving guidance during difficulties, or experiencing protection from loss. Allah may provide through unexpected means just as He creates without limitation. Moreover, consistency in reciting Surah Al-Mulk builds a spiritual shield that repels negative influences that can block one's blessings, whether through sins, heedlessness, or even external harm. In essence, this surah clears the spiritual path for rizq to flow smoothly, even when it seems delayed. For those who recite it nightly, as encouraged by the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Surah Al-Mulk becomes a companion that not only protects their soul, but also purifies their life of hidden barriers to divine provision. It's not just a shield, it's a gatekeeper for blessings. 4th, Surah Al-Falaq. Surah Al-Falaq, the 113th chapter of the Quran, is a short yet immensely powerful surah that focuses on seeking Allah's protection from all forms of external evil. While it is often recited for general protection, many overlook its deep connection to the preservation of one's rizq, sustenance. In particular, it shields blessings from being damaged or taken away by envy, black magic, and harmful intentions from others. The surah begins with a plea to the Lord of the daybreak, symbolizing hope, renewal, and light after darkness. This alone is a metaphor for how Allah can open doors of provision even after long periods of hardship. The core of this surah lies in seeking refuge from specific harms, darkness, sorcery, and the envy of those who are jealous. Each of these elements, when left unchecked, can spiritually and even practically impact a person's income, opportunities, and well-being. Envy, hasad, is especially dangerous because it often operates silently. A person may lose their job, face delays in marriage, or struggle financially for no obvious reason, only to realize later that jealousy or evil eye may have played a role. Surah Al-Falaq acts as a divine shield, preserving not only one's peace but also their blessings, including wealth. Unlike other surahs that attract rizq, Surah Al-Falaq works by protecting what you already have. It ensures that your efforts don't go to waste and that your earned blessings remain safe from unseen harm. That's why scholars recommend reciting it regularly, especially in the morning and evening adhkar. In a world where jealousy is widespread and protection is often neglected, Surah Al-Falaq becomes a vital part of spiritual defense. Through it, Allah safeguards your rizq, health, and success from being silently taken away. Thank you for watching. Remember, incorporating these powerful surahs into your daily routine can open the doors of rizq and bring countless blessings into your life. At Devout Deen, we're here to help you grow spiritually and live a life full of barakah. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel and spread this valuable knowledge. Before you go, I pray that Allah fills your life with abundant rizq, ease, and endless mercy. Write Ameen in the comments to join this dua, and let's uplift each other through faith.